with Life versus FoCuS, Life was easily able to defeat Foggy in the winner bracket quarterfinals. Some weird Huntress pushes from Foggy there, and Life was easily able to defend that. FoCuS on the other side had also smooth sailing in his lower bracket and the winner bracket quarterfinal against Romantic, where I'm really surprised about, actually. FoCuS, this is not his greatest matchup at all versus Human, and Romantic is one of the best Human versus Orc players, and still a 2-0, showing that FoCuS is on a roll here. So they will face up. Here they are again, photos or pictures from GCS. FoCuS has a crazy 63% win rate versus Night Elf, also 63% versus Life, who is playing very, very well against Night Elf, though. A lot of Orc players are scared of him because he plays a little different than almost everybody else. And yeah, he has to bring it to the table here if he wants to make it to the winner bracket final. That would mean top 3 guaranteed, and that would mean increased prize money for the youngest player in the scene. FoCuS, the second best earning player in 2017, and what a blast it would be for him to make it into the winner bracket final right away to boost the prize pool of 2018 a little bit. This is Seer Cup, sponsored by Seer.pro, a Chinese betting site. It's $3,000 prize pool in total, $1,200 for the winner, $770 for the runner-up, $460 for the bronze medalist, and the 4th place goes home with $300. Everybody who does not go into the top 4 is only rewarded with $77. So the stakes are quite high. In red, from China, we have Life, starting off with a Demon Hunter, and in the upper right, we have the HP bar bug, unfortunately, but FoCuS from South Korea with the Blade Master. Gripping starts, there is a lightning shield here. That's a pretty big HP bar bug, unfortunately, but can't do shit against it here. Thank you very much, by the way, Dinosaur Jr. or Dinosaur Jr. or something, and Earth Spasm for the subs. Good start into this cast here today. Circle of Ability is also a good start for the Demon Hunter here. Basically the best item that you can find early on. Blade Master is of course a little bit slower, but also he is going for the Renegade. Not immediate harass, but takes it on a little slower, finds the claws of attack, and both players will be very happy. So, how will Life play this? He goes creeping, as it seems. Oh no. Goes to the shop. It's not boots time yet, but of course Dust and Circlet are available. And guess what? FoCuS got it. The Dust is on the Demon Hunter's side, so he can reveal the Blade Master. Of course, he knows now that he hangs around here. So no Dust for FoCuS to kill the archers. Shadow Melt now an option for Life to save the little girls with the bows and arrows. Tier 2 tech has started. It's a 2 Moonwell tech on FoCuS' side. It's slightly ahead since it was a 1 Burrow tech. And is he waiting for the Dust? No, that takes forever. Okay, he's just waiting for Life to disappear and is taking on the Shadow Priest for additional experience. He left some of the creeps at the laboratory, and now Life sees this with the 2 rogues. And he's stealing the little level 1 permanent item. If this is a Symbols of Agility, FoCuS will bite himself in the ass because it's a pretty big damage boost. But here comes the Blade Master. Got it! And it's Gauntlets of August Strength. So very well done by FoCuS. Letting the Demon Hunter do all the work and then come back in the last second to snatch that sweet experience. And he even gets level 2 from this. So tremendous start for the Korean. Of course, Life is already at level 2.3 thanks to the Engine of War creep. And he's creeping simultaneously at the Murloc spot here. A little unusual. I think normally the Engine of War would move towards the Goblins here. This will take a little time. The Murloc spot is a little more secure. So better slow and steady, but taking some risks here for Life. We have an early shop as well for the Staff of Preservation, maybe pointing towards an early harass. This is usually not really his playstyle. This is more for Cini and Foggy. And the second Gauntlets of August Strength, and this is an 825 HP Blade Master right away. So the trades will definitely go towards FoCuS at this point, but Life, he doesn't want to trade, he doesn't want to exchange right clicks. Oh, nice mana burn. He got a staff, but there's nothing in the base of FoCuS where he can staff onto. So I'm quite surprised at what he's doing. I think Beastmaster is obviously guaranteed. as tier 2 is closing in. So is the TC for FoCuS. He gets this one as well, climbing towards level 2.5. This end snare, super unlucky though. Is the damage enough? Nope. Oh, second end snare, but duration also not enough. The Demon Hunter at this point, not a big damage dealer. We see the tier 2 buildings coming up. Beastery and Spirit Lodge, uncontested. Life is playing this super passive.
A player's forces are under attack.
For now. Beastmaster is coming up. Level 3 for the demon. No, he skips it. What was the item there? Ah, Watch Awards. Very nice. And the Demon Hunter level 2. The Blade Master level 2.3. That's okay. The Quill Beast is there. He can step in. Oh, he might be in time for the Lodge. This is a late harass, but I think he gets it here. Ooh, he gets rid of the Quill Beast right away. And the TC is there. Nice play by FoCuS. Life forced to move the Demon Hunter away from the burrow, from the Lodge. There's no attack on this. It comes through. And also, the Demon Hunter is stuck there. The Grunt is blocking this. The TC is blocking this entrance. So this is a guaranteed TP or death of a Demon Hunter. I mean, oh! I didn't see that coming. Beastmaster, of course, staffs him out. He bought enough time. And I have to sticker for Readmore real quick. Set this game live, but this will only take like 1 second. And then we're back in the game.
A player's forces are under
Zip.
attack.
Live it is. Shout out to the Readmore DE community. And creeping intensifies. TC, of course, as you know, needs level 3. Life gets some experience on his Beastmaster, but he couldn't get a tier 2 building, and that's quite bad. Because he didn't focus on creeping, he wanted to go for the harass. The harass was late, and that's what happens. FoCuS so prepared for this. He's walking in now, trying to get this burrow to keep him at 40 supply, and this will work. So at least he gets something. But the first walker will be out, the end snare will be ready. And, well, this burrow can be replaced quite fast. And he blocks. Oh, he doesn't block the entrance. Could have been another staff. But here, the Beastmaster is surrounded. Staff is on him. Can he swap the town portal? Nope. But he swaps the staff onto the Demon Hunter. But can he get another surround? As I said, end snare is ready. Speed scroll being used. Doesn't even need it. But now, the end snare is here. Maybe on cooldown. So good escape by Life. But he only got a burrow. That's it. For the cost of 2 staffs and a lot of HP. But he keeps the Orc from creeping. And that's the major point here, I guess. Little macro mistake by Life, queuing 2 talents in front of the Talon Master training. That delays the Cyclone quite a bit. And he's only at 32 supply. That's not enough. First round of Heal Scroll and Invul goes towards FoCuS. And one of the bigger creeps of this map is his to take. Could be a Vamp Aura. Misses coming out. Why?
The player's forces are under attack.
Why is he missing like 3 times here? Is there like evasion ability on those creeps? Must be. Boots of Quel'Thalas. I know FoCuS prefers the high damage Blade Master. I usually prefer a high mana TC, but for him it will be right. This is plus 6 damage and increased attack speed and a little more armor, so well rounded this Blade Master is now. Tinker third. Raider is scouting this with a lot of movement speed. He can always run away as long as Cyclone is not ready. So scouting information is nice to have. Demon Hunter level 3. Beastmaster level 2. So he has the Hawk and Mana Burn 2. Plus, of course, the Pocket Factory. And the first Berserker for piercing damage on FoCuS' side. More walkers. He got the 4th burrow in time. So he's not supply stuck for a long time. This will be a bad creep jack. Demon Hunter is in. He has a TP on the Beastie Boy, but how much damage can he do? He steals the Rock Golem. So nice. Didn't get the item though. But it was only a bigger healing. Shockwave rattling through. The Engine of War is about to die here. The Tink Pocket Factory is taken out immediately as well. And whoa, so many units are falling for Life. But this has to be the case as the Orc is the stronger force in the beginning. Losing the first Raider now. First Grunt now. And FoCuS disengaging from this. He did enough damage, keeping Life below 40 supply and only losing 1 Grunt. That was really good. Also a lot of experience for his TC. He's re-engaging again. Lots of open ground. But the triple hero force of the Night Elves seem to be too strong at the moment. There's no mana anymore. Chances for a surround. But there's an Invul and a Heal Scroll. So shouldn't waste too much time on that because it's free damage. But he does. Opens it up easily. Another Cyclone. He's using a lot of mana for this fight. But you can see the Orc units are quite hurt. Demon Hunter in his surround though. Heal Scroll will save maybe a grunt. No, he's a little too late for that. Invo Potion pop. Boom and snare. Boom, right click. Tinker dead. And who's the next target? Nice Heal Scroll to save that Raider. But the Talons are streaming in. Also more Clockwork Goblins. 30 damage per kaboom. Which is quite a lot. The Beastmaster must be forced into a town fall. No, the bigger healing was transferred. Nice fight between the two. It goes back and forth and back and forth. And life is actually catching up in supply with the quick talent production. He's not forgetting about reproducing them. But now it's time for the Beastmaster to TP out. But the heroes are so low. Without them, he doesn't have the damage to force the TP. And now he has to run. He doesn't have healing anymore, man. Life, what a tremendous fight. And maybe FoCuS overstaying his welcome there. But again, nice micro. Walker's hurt, TC hurt, this Raider hurt. He needs a lot of heal selves now, obviously. Gets the Berserker for free thanks to Cyclone. And FoCuS is replenishing his inventory with a close to 4 Blade Master already. And that was the kill on the Berserker, you saw that. Close to level 3-2 here. Demon Hunter's at the shop. Going for Invul and Heal Scroll right away. So it's 1-1 in items. But yeah, FoCuS needs time now to heal up. And life can creep. Looking for those sweet double level ups. And it's so many walkers remaining. This army does not do a lot of damage. It's 4 raiders though. So he's got rid of all the grunts. Almost. Yeah, like all the grunts, right? Yeah. That's of course less damage against the heroes, but when are grunts able to attack heroes anyway? So FoCuS would like to creep because he doesn't have the level 3 TC yet. Shockwaves don't hurt that much, and that's level 2 Tinker. Nice passive for more movement speed and a better factory.
Are under attack.
Still quite squishy. Demon Hunter is leading the pack and forcing the creep check here. Devotion Aura, not what he was looking for, but the level 3 is what he wants, and that's it. Level 4 for critical strike, level 2 the shockwave goes into nowhere, but right before the mana burn hits, he wants to force the TP again. Invo Potion, Beast Mode pop, but same for the Beastmaster. And now the Raiders are finding the angle. Nice! 4 Raiders at the same time attacking one Talon. He's repositioning the Tinker. Falls against the big mighty axe of the TC. A few walkers are falling, but they are not the damage. The damage lies here, and the Raiders are uncontested. This looks good for FoCuS in the second fight. He is still trying to force the TP to buy some more time, and it works this time. Loses the Berserker, gets level 4 on the Demon Hunter, but getting a Talon in return as well. 49 supply for the Orc, 43 for life. And that was one of the best situations that FoCuS could have hoped for. Expansion is coming up though, 30% done. And he's getting ready to break upkeep. 500 gold for him. Demon Hunter's inventory, he has an Invul potion, but he lost an Invul and the Tinker and the TC over this. The Tinker. And the Town Portal, TP. But there's nothing in the 6 slots for FoCuS. He has 600 gold. This will be an Invul and Heal Scroll. Oh, double Heal Scroll. And Invul. Whoa, big investment into items. Staying on 50. This expansion, not a usual move at all. But since the fights are taking so long in this matchup, you can definitely go for that. Level 2 Quilbeast now, by the way. Big damage boost. TC level 3.5.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looking good for the Korean. Looking very good. But life not without chances. It's equal supply, and that's usually not what you want. And he gets the creep check again. The Hawk was scouting it. Potion of Greater Healing on the Blade Master. We would have hoped for a big invul or big mana. In general, not much mana on the TC. He's taking out the summons quite quickly. At least the one that do damage. Oh, nice shockwave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. But the expo's up. FoCuS has to find a solution. He has to create some space for his raiders to attack this. In the meantime, of course, no deviation. A few Fury Dragons are coming in. But apart from that, it's just Talons as you know it for many, many years. 55 supply for the Orc now, going towards the mercenary camp again to buy another Berserker. These are so many Talons and they have so much mana.
Player's forces are
All
under
of
attack.
them are full mana. This is gonna be sick for FoCuS. The tug of war between the two is about to end, or it will definitely swing in one direction after this fight now. FoCuS' army at 58, life at 51. 4.5 though, and almost 4 on TC. But no mana potion, no clarity. Shockwaves won't be a big issue. He needs to throw them from distance so the Demon Hunter can't burn him. Oh, the position is not good. He's standing right next to him. So the first wave is already gone. There's not a second one. He has to fight this without a speed score. Mass Cyclone being used. This build, that was very nice. Beast mode popped on the Blade Master again to get rid of that Tinker. 168 critical strike helps here. No potion, no nothing, no staff. Tinker dead. And the Raiders, there's so many of them. Life is plummeting in supply. There's no Spirit Link here on those. Oh, there is actually. Okay, now reapplied. So that helps. Heal Scroll being used on the Chinese side. There's still one more for FoCuS. He uses that one immediately. And it's not too much Cyclone anymore. He still has a shitload of mana. Beastmaster in trouble, forcing the town portal again. And FoCuS survives with 52 supply, killing 2 more Talons in the town portal. Guaranteeing level 5. And also level 4 on the TC. Those heroes are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And the critical strike at 204 now. But life, the clock is still ticking for him. He just starts mining. But no big level ups in sight for him. Tinker died for the second time. Once again, time and resources for heal scrolls. And this time even a town portal. He will fully commit to this expansion kill. He must be aware. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raiders. Siege damage. It's very, very good. But how long? Tinker is not there for the Pocket Factory. He's completely committing to this expo. Trading the... oh my god! The damage on the Beastmaster is absolutely sick! Kills him off with a 268 crit. Gets the expansion as well. Tremendous execution by FoCuS. Only on the cost of a town portal. And this was the saving grace for the 20-year-old Night Elf talent. What a strike! Right in the face! And now I think, yeah, it's time for clarity. He's not breaking up, keeps still, plays it very conservatively in the economic way. Oh, looks like it's red spot time now. Of course, super duper hard to do for the Night Elf as his army consists of basically only magic damage. Which does not apply to Granite Golems. This could be sick. Life is coming in though. But he gets this one. Oh. Yeah, TC got it. What was the item? Oh my god. War Song Battle Drums. Plus 20 damage and plus 3 on the Raiders. This will help tremendously. Life not counter expanding. TC getting close to 5. Life was trying to deny this one with a Fury Dragon, but if you have piercing damage against them and only 40 to 16, that's quite hard to do.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, this is 90 damage coming in. Pop, pop. Of course it takes some time. Gets the Fury Dragon for free. No, he doesn't want to risk this. Actually quite a risky play for FoCuS. This could... like, he could cyclone a lot of these raiders. .248 crit. That was a pretty low roll crit, I guess. Again, oh, okay, only one heal score. I thought he would go for 2. But the positioning of FoCuS with the raiders was really good. Never lets the talents reach them. Here we go again. Good shockwave. Heal scroll immediately used. And that was the last one. Tinker is again completely naked. Beastmaster has to pull the in. Well, that was 2 items in like 5 seconds, and the Raiders are still finding the angle. That's what you want. The concave on 1. Lots and lots of misses, but the TC is 5 now. If you would only have a mana potion now, but FoCuS doesn't really like that. 288 crit, and Life is losing this game. I think it's basically guaranteed Cyclones to save this Demon Hunter, but not anymore. The big axe is executing him. Talents are down. 32 supply, and the hero hunt goes on. Beastmaster dies as well, and ironically, the only one surviving is the Tinker, who died first prior to this. Ants Nest are still flying. No Cyclones anymore. And 252 crit, ending this in style. FoCuS 1, Life 0, and a pretty promising opening to this day of Warcraft, as this was a very entertaining Night Elf Orc. In my opinion. Cool play. I thought Life had this. He prepared his opponent quite well with the Burrow Strike. Or Strike against the Burrow, where he forced FoCuS to stay below 50. But there was this macro mistake where, well, his Cyclone was a little late. And FoCuS's fight in the upper left was tremendous at the mercenary camp. Really, really good. And until, like, from that point on, it was really hard for Life to get back. The hero levels were so high, the Blade Master was well equipped. I don't know if he used the Cyclones correctly, though. In the fight at, like, the bottom right of FoCuS's base, there was so much Cyclone to work with. Couldn't really pull it off. And FoCuS got a lot of vision through his Raider movement. Life, of course, had the Hawk, so he knew what's up as well. But that was, like, really surprising to me that he never got one of those Raiders Cyclones. Second game is Ancient Isles. And I hope we get rid of this HP bar bug now. Aren't bears any good versus Orc? Nope, they get eaten by Kodos. And then you speed scroll, eat the bears, get out. And what can you do against that? Second match of this winner bracket semifinal. FoCuS is one step away from making it with a clean sheet into the winner bracket final against Lin or Infi. But this is Life's map choice now. He can definitely do something with it. And the potential is there for him to equalize. Off we go. On to Ancient Isles. Pretty similar map, I would say. But before, I saw a very good comment in chat by Bang My Wife Neo. Once again, show me pictures and maybe we can do that. This is my theory on Orc versus Night Elf. The Orc is much harder to play in the matchup, and you need fast and high APM plus control to micro versus talents. Therefore, Elf versus Orc at mid to high level, but at the top level, Orc is greater Elf, because once you have 230 APM and a perfect control, you can defeat talents. That is my opinion as well. I think a Cyclone Night Elf play is pretty easy at mid level or low level. But Orc, you need to do so much with your end snares. And you have to have such a good Raider positioning. You need to take out the talent super quick, so I think it's mandatory to have at least 3 Raiders attack 1 talent, so it gets like a concave with them. Totally agree with that. APM is actions per minute, so how many strikes you do on a keyboard.
The player's forces are under attack.
And then there's, of course, effective 8 p.m., but we don't have things to measure this. What earphones do you use? Xiaomi Pistons. I don't really know the version, but it's like 20 bucks from China. They're really good. Xiaomi Pistons. Thumbs up. So, Life loses his Engine of War. Ooh, that was close. Getting the aggro on the Demon Hunter right before the Engine of War falls. Starshaped is not agreeing. He says it's because the Night Elf has 0 map control. That is not really the truth, I think. If you play like Seni or Foggy and put so much pressure on the Orc in early tier 2, he can't really go for mass creeping because his Raiders or Walkers are gonna be that late. So I don't get the Asian style of not harassing. I think if you keep the Orc busy in attacking their base, it's totally fine. And Life is way more aggressive. And with the circlet and the gloves, he's able to take out this burrow. Blade Master wants to interfere, but it's too late. Doesn't do too much. He can still go for more grunts as this burrow is finishing, but I think he didn't cancel it. Nope. Oh, did he? I think he did. Not sure. Could be. This should be a TP, can't fight out. This time there's no staff from the Beastmaster coming. Plays a little ring around the gold mine. But this is all time where the Blade Master can creep. Really let him, yeah. Oh, TP on level 1. This is a lot of moon juice, but he has 3, so it should be fine.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
First Raider is out and then you're fucked as a Night Elf. Well, then kill his Beastery. Like, it's doable. And if he has to rebuild the Beastery, plus Research and Snare, you're pretty close to tier 3. I think that's super fine. There are ways to defend this as a Night Elf, so I don't know.
A player's forces are
I think it's fairly balanced and comes down to how well you do in the fights. It's not imbalanced at all. So TC is coming and the Demon Hunter is there, so the Raiders are already delayed because the Beastery can't be built. He has a staff to get out. Mass repair drains the resources here. And of course, Beastery and Lodge are quite expensive in lumber. Orcs usually don't go for that much lumber. It looks like he doesn't accomplish anything right here, but take a look at his resources. It's not too much. He is so low on lumber that he can't build both. Hacking and slaying. Beastmaster is coming in. Did he send a Quill Beast? Yes, he did. Rest's been... Oh yeah, he has to get away because the grunts are coming.
a player's forces.
This is so much time. How can he not block this entrance, by the way? And yeah, now it's an easy step out. Oh, crit and shockwave! Or backstep and shockwave kills the Demon Hunter. Well, that was a little unfortunate, but a little too greedy as well. Oh, and now he gave all the time back. I mean, the Beastmaster can't harass, but he used a lot of lumber anyway.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And the Lodge, oh my god, he's down to 3 lumber? This is horrendous. Oh, okay, he built the Lodge. I was really worried about his casters here. To get 145 gold takes quite some time. But now we are almost 7 minutes into the game. The first raider will appear only now. Then plus end snare. It's gonna be like a 7:45, 8 minutes until you have this. Oh, the Beastmaster canceling the lodge, but he's about to die as well. Gets it. Next shockwave and second kill for FoCuS, but no lodge. And this time he is short on lumber. There's a pretty good chance to kill this beastery if you want to dive in deep. The hero levels, of course, for life are abysmal. Both level 1 against 2-1, I guess. 3-1 already. Okay. So this Blade Master has to roam around a lot now. He even has boots of speed. If he goes for... Oh my god. He can go for surround here with a good block. When is end snare ready? Oh, 50%. But he's not following him, unfortunately. Could be the third hero kill in less than 8 minutes. Still trying to. Why is he running into the Orc army? He can intercept them now. There we go. Speed scroll being used even. Long range and snare. But okay, now you can step out. He has to rely on luck. Crit! 44 HP. That was damn close. First time he was a little unlucky with the damage rolls, but he comes back in again. Ah, he's fully healed. But the Overseer goes towards FoCuS. He plays it so well. Almost 0 experience on those heroes. Level 2 and 1. After 8 minutes 30. TC is level 2. Creeps the rest of this. Only a ring of protection, but the first round of items goes towards the Blade Master as well. There's no master training yet, and life is moving out quite far on this map. I don't know if that's what you want to do. I would love to see how far master is, but of course we have to take an eye out to this fight. The heroes have to carry. With the triple hero, he's losing the second talent, and the pocket factory is gone as well. He's trying to snipe the TC, who has no mana anymore. Also no staff, but maybe he can swap an invul. He's kind of surrounded there, but okay. Gets the heal scroll for it. Another talent dies. Another talent dies. Totally overcommitting. Now we have Cyclone. But that was just too early. The Blade Master is... Oh, out of mana I was about to say, but no, he used the last Windwalk there. I agree that this totally proves your point, Starshape. But this is not what you do. This is absolutely not what you do. Don't move out with talents until Master is ready. And that was just 15 seconds. If he waits 15 seconds and has Cyclone with his 4 talents, the fight is entirely different. But if you fight on kind of open ground without an engine of war, that's your own fault. 3 raiders now, going for the hero again. FoCuS is so strong here. Finding all the openings that he needs. Only 4 talents, 38 supply against 50. No heal scroll anymore though. Demon Hunter's out of the fight. Staff back. Oh, and he gets his engine of war for free. Life is using this time to engage, but then of course the Orc will be uphill. So he can't really engage. The walkers are of course late, but he has 2 of them now as well. Pretty well equipped. Steps on cooldown, but FoCuS takes the time to creep this. Double heal scroll and invul. Wow, life has no chance to go for items. Is the invul available? Yes, that's the only one. Lured the Overseer back. Nice. Watch awards for him. Or illusions, didn't really see. Still 2-1-1. Illusions being used, but he got the right Blade Master from the start. Is the TC Shockwave coming? No, he doesn't have mana again, but the Raiders breaking through the front line of heroes, and again, it's talent hunting time. But he can't use the heal scroll now, so one Raider will most likely die. Spirit Link reapplied, that was nice, but the talents are with his back against the wall. I don't know, I think the position is fairly decent at the moment. But for how long? Level 3 on the TC. Still no mana, and still no Invul Potion used on the Blade Master. He has this one opening. Oh my god, here we go. End Snare on the Demon. Critical Strike for 170. GG for life, and this was smooth sailing for FoCuS. I know that this match, this map, underlines everything you said in the early game. I'm well aware. But Life lost 2 heroes. Life took a fight that he was never supposed to take. So I think we both have a point here, and it's a mix of both or something. FoCuS in the final. Winner bracket final, that is. And very well deserved. Life's map 1 was good, I think. FoCuS was just better. On map 2, that was very, very one-sided due to mistakes by Life. And in the playoffs, FoCuS has not lost a single map. As you can see here, this is our bracket. 2-0 over Romantic, 2-0 over Life. And now, who's gonna be his opponent? Infi and Lin, both 2-0s in the quarterfinals against Chimiko and Lucifer. And I'm so much looking forward to this match right now. World Championship material in the second winner bracket semifinal. You are not allowed to leave this stream because you have to witness what these two juggernauts are bringing to the table here. We'll be right